Hello, everyone. This is my video regarding more my personal journal video and regarding COVID, mental health, and recovery. Um, what I'm experiencing right now is a little fear, yet hope. Hope because we had the election and Biden and Harris won, so hopefully we can get some more Obamaism. Yeah, it's been a difficult 4 years with the current president, with all the race issues, and mainly that, I mean, when I think about the pandemic, and you hear me often talk, the pandemic, I felt as though I could have handled. But when it came down to, the black men, Floyd getting, knee and all the, social injustice, it took it for a whole nother level. Also, Barack Obama's book came out today, and I purchased it. And he talked about being a black man and am I being the right kind of black man? Because, him being of mixed heritage, and although I don't have mixed heritage, my homosexual identity, I always struggle with, in regards to what is black gay man like. And basically what he said, are you being the right kind of human? And I believe that's what this whole experience is about, is being our best human selves, not to negate any identity that we hold, because those identities are being attacked, you know. But if we can just, and I always like to talk about the soul work, do the soul work, because if we can accept ourselves, more times than not, people won't have a problem accepting us. But when we struggle and make other people the problem, which I think most pain is about, making other people the problem, which encourages more more pain. So I like to encourage you all to continue breathing. Maybe I should have done that in the beginning of the video. Anyhow, there's no wrong or right way to do this. It's just our way for now. Um, yeah, we are going through a lot as a country, as a people. I believe that we are able to handle this, although at times it could seem quite bleak. Um, and I say these things because I want to balance it out. Yes, I can feel scared, but I have to feel hopeful. Yes, I can feel anxious, but I can feel at peace. Some people say you can't feel fear and faith in the same moment, and I disagree with that. I believe as human beings we can feel all feelings, and I think, and these are my experiences. I'm quite sure there may be some evidence, clinical evidence of this, but I truly believe that we can handle anything and everything that comes through our experience. And I believe that the reason we're here handling this experience is because we can handle it. Now, I know some of you might be saying, yeah, that sounds all, Pollyanna and things like that. But what other choice do we have? We're here. And if you're not feeling like you can handle it, then do the work to get that feeling. And when I say do the work, I mean go to therapy. I mean go to 12-step program. Utilize your healthy support system, not people like we usually do when we're not, in our better selves. They say, misery loves company, and I always like to say misery loves miserable company, because most people who feeling good or trying to feel good is not hanging around the people that's trying to be miserable and not trying to get from feelings of misery. So, yes, this is a difficult time we're in, but we have to find those moments to help us get through those times. You know, turn off the news. You know, I know Alan, who's my 16-year-old. He helps me a lot. I spend time with him like never ever. It's like I'll be busy at times, and he would, Daddy, and I'm watching the show. I put that show on pause because I don't want him. I mean, because they're going through a difficult time. The children are having a difficult time also. So we as an adults need to be adults and realize that whatever we're doing, we should have patience enough to get it done when we need to get it done. As opposed to the child, they're so impulsive, and they're supposed to be that way as a child. So, give yourself permission to be with your children, learn from your children, your pets, you know, people that just makes you feel good. Those friends that, when you call them up, they'll just give you the words of encouragement, and you feel that much lighter after hanging the phone up. You know, I just would like, and this is the main thing also right now. I want it to be over. I want COVID to be over. But and that wanting, it leaves me with more wanting. So as I say, two things can be in the same space. I have to accept that we're where we are. COVID is here, and I get to exist within this COVID experience. My mental illness is here, and I take my medication for my PTSD, my generalized anxiety disorder, my bipolar 2. And my addiction is here, which I go to my online meetings. I mean, these are all the things that help me with acceptance. Because if I don't do these things, y'all, and I'd like to encourage you to do it also, I go back to wanting it not to be here. And if I'm wanting it not to be here, then I'm not here. So I like to encourage you all, just take a breath. And be here. Life is really interesting, particularly in these days. You know, we're going to have to really be our bigger, higher, loving selves. Because I believe when we love ourselves, there's no damage we can do to ourselves. And I'm encouraging each and every one of you to know that you matter, you are loved, and you are cared for right in this moment. Even though sometimes it may feel heavy, and I'm talking about myself too. I was earlier like, I just want to get back in the bed. It is like, what, 4 o'clock in the afternoon? But, when I wake up, everything's still going to be the same. So something was like, you haven't done a video in a while. And I think that it's important that we get beyond ourselves, not forget ourselves. I think a lot of people think that I got to be there for others, and that's going to help me with me. It'll help, but it doesn't allow us to not be there for ourselves first. So these people that think that the more I do for others, the more of me I get back. No, it's not like that. The more I do for others, it helps me to appreciate me. And if I'm not appreciating me, maybe I'm giving away too much. And I know that sounds complicated, but it's not. So, I don't like my videos to go beyond 10 minutes, and it's coming up on that point. And I like to leave you with, you matter. We can get through this, and I love you. Take care now, and be your higher self. Bye-bye now.